what is this speed dialing thing, Bonner Boy. I'm not into them. The only time you see me come close to a topic that has to do with these names is when it has to do with what affects the collective. So maybe, for instance, somebody makes a statement that connects with that concerns politics, that affects our lives, that connects economy, that connects governance. That is the only time you see me come around topics like this. So I'm going to play the video if you have not seen it, or maybe you saw it and for context, we want to listen to it again before we continue to analyze and discuss it. The topic here is Davido made a comment that economies in Nigeria is in shambles and there's widespread reaction. Some say he shouldn't have said it. Others say, no, how can you put Nigeria in such light? You should have said this, and not this. So the questions are, one, is it true what the video is saying? Like, you're making it look like it's the first time that you're seeing such a thing. So why would you say it as if it is the first time this is truth? The second concern is, even though this is true to an extent, if others would say, should it come from Davido? And we want to look at this together. If you want to join, I've put a link in the comments where you can join. Let me see, I can pin that. So I put in the comment where you can join. See in the comments the link to join live. Let's do this together. So let's play the video again and let's listen to how Davido said it exactly.
Our original question was like, so for people want to leave America and like try to find those.
Leave America and go where?
Back home.
Let's be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not?
Just, I mean, my country now is in, the economy now is in shambles. Like,
but if okay, so if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador. So when I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're not gonna try to slum. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah.
Be Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well, you know what I'm saying? The economy is just not good anymore. Yeah. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. We produce the oil and we pay more money for.
That's a concern there. And before we move on, a lot of people feel Davido benefited from Africa, benefited from Nigeria, especially by making his fans here, making his name from here, doing all sort here, and is not supposed to be running away from where he made all this from or speak ill of it. Is Davido speaking ill of where, or was Nigeria not the same way all the time? He was making it and singing Damiduro, blowing up and doing all of that, throwing up concerts here and there, shutting down the hotel. Is it not the same way? Have things stopped being the same way despite the economic situation? Question one. Number two, people feel that Davido's father is a governor in Osun State, for instance. Would you not rather say, okay, even if you want to go to Nigeria, this is a place you could go to? Say, for instance, go to Osun State if you want to go to Nigeria because this is the best place you can be and all that. I have somebody online waiting in the queue already. I'll bring you up, Tommy X. Just a moment. I want to quickly play just one more video, a short one. This is just to use this video as comparison to what people are complaining about Davido. So now this is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We want to do a comparative analysis here. Okay, so that was the video you saw earlier. Now it's President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also abroad. You know, one thing that is common is that the only time we get to hear our leaders speak is when they are abroad. So let's hear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Give you the true picture of what's going on in Africa. We have terrorism challenges, insecurity challenges that are preventing farmers to even go to their farm. We have problem in Sudan, displacing people. We have problem of climate change, flooding, destroying crops. And we have problem of protectionism. We have problems. It is very important to make it clear and louder here. We have problem of out of school children. We have problem of funding free education or giving our children 1 meal a day in a classroom to even make them pay attention to school. Africa has that problem.
Yeah, that's it from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Let me bring up. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yes, you just listened to Davido and from President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and I want to hear what you have to say about it.
Yo, Mr. Shebe, how are you today?
I'm coping. I'm coping here. We are
Yeah,
born to cope in Nigeria.
I'm highly privileged to be on your channel this morning, or let me say good afternoon here. You know,
Thank you so much.
I'm one of your very good friend. I've been following you for about 10 years. You know,
Really? That much?
yeah.
That
Let me
far?
just take. Yeah, it's been long. I've known you for a long time. Let me take you down memory lane a little. I I started. I knew when you were running a master degree in a university in Lagos. I
Okay.
knew when you were preparing for your traditional marriage. Was it not Coca-Cola or Pepsi, whatever? You know. I knew when you were. I think you're one of the pioneer of this online TV stuff. You were the first. You were in the same category with Sahara Reporters. Every other guys coming now, actually coming or learning from you. You know what I'm saying? To let you understand how long I've been following your programs.
Thank you
Then
so much. I
oftentimes
actually,
you are off
I
air, you
actually
are not
worked
off
with
air.
Sahara reporters at the time. I actually worked with Sahara reporters at the time.
I know you are a
Just,
Sahara guy. Anything that has to do with
just,
Sahara, anything
uh,
that has to do with Sahara, Mr. Lecturer, that's
Idris Abdul
Idris.
Karim.
Yeah,
Shout out,
Chimkuti. I
big
know those are your those are
SK.
your guys. You know what I'm saying. So, let's come down to the contemporary issues has to do with the Nigeria politics and Lagos, perhaps. I think it is not. I feel like, yeah, I'm not saying the son of the president is not fit to be the president. I mean, to be the governor of Lagos State. But what message does he send to the people? You know what I'm saying. So it's not an hierarchy. I feel like, if the Mr. President want to really maintain a legacy, he shouldn't let it be. Haven't been addressed as the guy who been sitting on Lagos politics for over 20 years. When he says you go, you go. When he says you don't go, you don't go. I think that's not good for the politics. I'm a Yoruba guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Yoruba guy, you know what I'm saying? So, but the point remains, I don't think Sheyi Tinubu, by antecedents, by the current trend of things are so expensive over there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think Tinubu's son is the right person to take after the current governor of Lagos State. To me, I would have preferred somewhere like the previous, though I've not been around for some times, let me not really, so I don't really know what happened there, but I think like the previous governor that only that served a term, it's not like Ambode, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I think Ambode will have been given the second chance to really consolidate on the 4 years he spent before. But everything, Sheyi Tinubu has not really proved himself worthy. If he does that, I think it's going to cause a lot of problems in the state. Though the son of the president and whatever he say may work, but the point remains, I don't think he's fit. He's not fit. When you say young guys, when people say he's a young guy, I saw previously when some group of youth, they say, okay, Shem Tunumbu is going to be the next governor of Lagos State. Who has not been the youth? Fashola was not old when he became the two-time governor of Lagos State. You know what I'm saying? Ambody too was not old. The current governor is the current governor. Sorry, maybe the name escaped anyway. The current governor is
Stonewall.
also old. So I don't think Tinubu's son is fit. This is not Mali. I mean, this is not
Anyways,
Yemen. This is not
although
Togo. This is not Guinea.
although I
You understand what I'm
understand,
saying? It is not
I un-
hierarchy.
I understand that you are trying to pick it from, from the political side to say things are bad and this is not what we should expect. But today I'm just looking at the statement by Davido, who said the economy is in shambles in Nigeria, and trying to discourage people from, like, advising people that if you want to go anywhere, Nigeria is not the place to go because right now
Bro, bro,
things are not.
bro. But Davido is not telling lies. Davido
Yes,
is not
but
telling lies.
the question
Look,
is, even though he's telling the truth, like everybody or actually knows, like, is it the first time we are
sorry,
hearing
bro.
stories like
During
this?
the tenure, during the tenure of Musa Yar'Adua, a crate of egg was 300 naira. A crate contains 30 bulbs, 300 naira. Today, a land is almost 5,000 plus whatever. How much was a bag of rice? I used to buy bag of rice for people during the Christmas time. I'm gonna send money down home. They're gonna buy bag of rice. How much was I sending? 20,000 baht.
Hmm.
During Jonathan, I will send 20,000 baht for a bag of rice. From here, when I send some money down, they say, okay, they want 5 bags of rice. How much was I sending down? 20,000 per bag each. Then they will say foreign rice 20,000. They were telling
But
me some of 15,000. You see, what is the
we
price
all
now,
know
bro?
that prices are not static, everywhere. Prices are not static. Prices fluctuate relative to economic situation, and relative to foreign exchange too. So even though the amount we used to buy egg, the only thing here is that while the price of things are going up, income is also not rising along with it. That is the only disparity here. But the question is, Davido is like an ambassador, and
So,
Davido
so
is son of a governor too in Osun State,
yeah,
and his father.
I think,
Should it have
we,
come from? Should it
yeah,
have come
we
from?
at least when we say the youngs are the youth are the leaders of tomorrow, I think we will have clap hand for Davido. I was listening to what VDM just said now. VDM said Nigeria should be lucky that he wasn't the one that CNN met. What he will have said will have been the worst. VDM analyzed some issues. This number one, insecurity is what will have told the company coming down home that your MD will be kidnapped, your kids will be picked along the road to school, and how much is the bag of rice? Minimum wage, how much is it? About 80 naira? About 80,000. It's so bad. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's so
Hmm.
bad. Davido should be clapped for the fact that Davido's uncle is a city governor of Osun State, and Davido himself being a rich guy coming out to say the truth. The youth should clap out for Davido. TVC is pro
If
Tinubu. We understand that.
Davido, if Davido, a rich guy says that, what should we say? Oh? If Davido used the word shambles, what should I use?
You can use the words word, but the fact remains we should applaud Davido. I've not met
Hmm.
Davido, but I felt so happy when I saw Davido saying that because he is privileged. OBO one, the governor, uncle, the dad, multi-billion dollars. Then Raymond Okori opening his mouth to say this and this and that. I think we should applaud Davido. What happened if Davido has said the economic is good? Will have gone haywire that, oh, Davido, yeah, why won't you say that? Your uncle is rich, you are rich, that's why you could say that.
But
You don't feel what we feel.
don't you think Davido is also joining his uncle, because his uncle is also part of the political system in the country as we
Yeah,
speak?
but Davido is not partaking of the government. Davido is not in politics. The much we know today, Davido is not in
It's
politics.
indicting his uncle as well.
Yeah,
That
yeah, that means
his uncle is part of what made the economy in
okay. Now,
shambles.
now, now if you say Cheyi Tinubu should be going for the governorship state of Lagos State, then Davido should be planning to go to Osun State after the uncle.
He has a right, absolutely.
Yeah, Davido has the right to be the governor, and I bet you, if Davido say when I go for the governor of Osun State, I believe he's gonna win. People love him. He has
He's
the assistance,
popular.
but
He's popular enough.
Okay, what is
He's
Sheyi's
popular
job?
enough, but Nigeria politics is not about whether you're popular enough.
If not because of Tinubu, who is Sheyi? What has he done in his life? Let Sheyi tell us the company he has run successfully. What has Sheyi done all his life after being the son of a governor, son of this, son of that, son of this, son of that?
He
What
must
has
have
Sheyi
been
done?
he must have been working on the background
No,
to help his father
men
achieve
looking
those
at David,
successes.
men looking at people like David. Davido has never in any way bragged with the daddy's wealth. I've never seen Davido in the government house dancing along with the uncle. Oh God, no! This outside the campaign time when they were on the field. I think Tinubu son is not fit for any reason to say wanna be the governor of Lagos State. Otherwise, it's a dynasty. This is not yet them a dynasty. This is not Gambia. This is not Congo. This is Nigeria. I think Tinubu should just forget his son. If I were the dad, if I were Tinubu himself, say, boy, sit down. When I leave the government, when I leave as a sitting president, you go. If you win, good for you. But if the son goes now and he wins, he's not sending any good signal to the international community. Bro, you know what I'm saying? That is how it
I get
is.
you. What
So
I
if
get
the
you. What
son, if Sheyi Tinubu want to prove his popularity, let him go after his dad. Then we know he's popular. But once he goes during the father's tenure, it is rigging. It's also rigging. That is the issue there. Let him try his popularity after the father leaves the office. Then we'll clap hand for him that this guy is good. So please, every good meaning Nigerian should clap for Davido. Not
the
supporting
thing?
the uncle, not supporting the uncle, and saying the truth. That is what we say. Please, Jay, in all honesty, I think Tinubu's son is, even Tinubu is not even fit to be there. For me,
Hmm.
I campaign for Peter Obi. Though I
Hmm.
was not at home, but all my energy, strength, and my connection at home, Obi. I was not sleeping day and night campaigning for Obi. But here we are.
Hmm.
Emilio Con rig himself in. Respect to Aisha and all those G at home. But here, the son wants to go while in government. It's as good as look at the Yadaman or look at the Paul Biya of Cameroon. The son is almost taking over from him. After about 30 something years as a father being the president of Cameroon, is that government, is that Africa going to be forever? That is not how countries are run. It's a shame. I can't sit talk about I'm a Nigerian. There's nobody I have opened this my mouth to say I'm a Nigerian.
Hmm.
What bro, the honest truth. There is no person I have met in my years of staying that I am at this. I'm from that country. What would I say? Would they clap up for me? The moment I say I'm NIG, everything goes down.
Hmm.
My P is hidden as if HIV is better than NIG passport.
Wow.
Having HIV is better than having NIG passport abroad.
Hmm.
What are we talking
As
about?
Nigerian passports.
Yeah, I have colleagues who fly the whole world from my base here with their
Hmm.
passport. Gambia, a friend of mine from Namibia just went to Hong Kong and came back. Came back from
Hmm.
Hong Kong, went back to India and came back with their passport, free visa,
Hmm.
free stamp of entry. Namibia, Zimbabwe. These are little countries of not less than 20 million populations. Just on 2 weeks holiday, he just went to India, Mumbai, and 3 days came back.
Hmm.
Where does my go? Nowhere.
Don't
So
worry.
what are we talking about?
Nigeria is giant of Africa, and
What?
when
No,
the
no,
giant,
no, no, bro. Giant in what? Giant
when
as
an
in what?
elephant, when an elephant wants to give birth, it doesn't do the same way as like fowl, dogs, and that's what
People
we are told by
see.
that's what we are told, motivational speakers.
No,
So we are
bros,
still hoping.
Shego, you read that in books, bro. With due respect, this hard long story back. We are not giant in anything. No electricity. The car I drive here is charging. No,
Hmm.
no gasoline. I have never seen queue online here for years of staying here. I've never seen three vehicles line behind each other. I've never seen. It's not possible. Electric vehicle, electric bicycle, electric car, electric everything. We are still battling with electricity in 24 in this century. It's so bad, bro. Shame.
I
It's a
feel the
big
pain,
shame.
if sometimes the way you people who are abroad speak, you make the rest of us who are at home feel like there's nothing for us. Because if you is enjoying all these things abroad, is still you are if you are this
Yes,
pain.
yes, yes. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you. Yeah.
if you
Sorry.
if you are this, if you feel this pain, I understand, no problem. If you feel this pain despite enjoying all these luxuries, all these privileges, I mean, you're making the rest of us who are here feel like we are way behind, way behind. So how should we feel if you are feeling pained?
Bros, please. Let them give electricity. Just electricity. One. Just one. Let them fix electricity. Just electricity. There's no country of the world without electricity. How do you progress? Just one thing, electricity, bro. There's no light. What can you do without electricity? What can
And
we do?
even the fuel that people try to make up with to substitute for that, to make their own, to generate their own electricity, they increase the prices on everybody. So
Just
I
electricity.
I feel
Just
it.
don't do anything. Let's call Tinubu Mr. Electricity. Just that alone. Forget the road. Forget security. Just light. Let them be light. Just like Obasanjo. I was at home when MTN came in. I worked briefly with an agency of MTN. I knew when the pack of MTN came, it was 25,000 naira.
Yes.
Obasanjo messed MTN monopoly up. And after MTN, Glow, this, and all those other
Econ
networks,
Econex then,
today,
yeah.
today SIM card is free. Let them just electricity one. If there's electricity, I bet you, bro, there'll be multi development at home. The problem is electricity and leadership. We go through a lot of problems. Even, I bet you sometimes people at home are almost even better off, but it is so difficult to say sometimes. Okay, the power is the problem. Let them fix electricity. One, let there be light. If there's electricity, I bet you, bro. I watched our program this morning. One Cameroonian, he said he went to law school in Abuja. They were not interviewing him online this morning. What were his experiences for the 2 years he spent in law school in Abuja? He praised Nigeria for everything, but there was just one thing he said.
Hmm.
He said electricity was the main problem. That in
Hmm.
Cameroon, having a generator is luxury. Having a generator in Cameroon, oh, you belong to the upper class by having
Hmm.
just
That's Van
generator.
Hay.
But in Nigeria, 8 of every 10 people you meet, 8 of every 10 have generator. I forgot it's one of these. He just finished at law school in Abuja, back to Cameroon. Just imagine that. What is all this stuff? Give light, give electricity.
Thank you so much, Tommy, sir, because I know that other people will want to also try
Yeah,
to come
Sheon,
on.
it's my privilege meeting you today. I've been with you for close to 15
Thank you
years.
so much. I
I
mean,
promise you that. Just
to
I
learn
could
that
tell
you've
you
been following way back.
when you were doing your master in University of Lagos. You were saying, sorry, I'm going to school now. Please, I'll come back in the evening after my program. To tell you back then, I've been following you. So you and Sahara Reporter were the first two online I subscribed to far back then. So it's my privilege. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you so much.
One love,
Yeah,
bro.
thank you so much.
I
Enjoy
mean,
the
when you
rest of
got
the
married,
day.
regret to madam too, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I
Peace
do.
out.
All right. I think a take home from there is that Nigerians, people who come from all over, they have one impression they take away from Nigeria, and it's so sad if the impression they usually take away is that generator is what we use to power our homes and our workplaces. So some comments dropped while I was with Tommy. I see even the Bible said, "Let there be light." On Facebook, I see this one: electricity. It meant to say is the pillar of the economy. On YouTube, I see Nigeria is giant of Africa in yeah. Okay, I understand that some people, some said that Nigeria no longer has electricity. No, Nigeria is no longer the giant, that they have removed the G and I from giant. Nigeria is the remaining. If you spell giant, and you take away the G and I, then Nigeria now is the remaining. The remaining is Nigeria for you. So, gentlemen and ladies, that was Tommy. The link is still there if you want to join. But I'm going to continue to analyze the speech by comments by Davido and the speech by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Gentlemen and ladies, let's be factual. They both were trying to imply the same thing. Tinubu is simply saying, I think the only difference is Davido is saying don't go. Like, in your own interest, don't bother going to Nigeria. President Tinubu is simply saying, if you want to come with the mindset that you're coming to help because we really need help. If you're coming, don't come with the mindset that you're coming to stay or you're coming to do anything or that you're coming to enjoy. Come with the mindset that you're coming to help because we really need help. So I think the two of them are ambassadors of the same, saying the same thing about like reflecting the situation, just reflecting what the situation is. So if you're among those who are trying to criticize Davido because you are trying to support President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you'll be contradicting yourself because President Bola Ahmed Tinubu literally said the same thing. Davido said the same thing. It's just that Davido is saying, I can't guarantee because I'm not the person in power, so don't bother. President Tinubu is simply saying, I'm the person in power, but I'm helpless too. We need help. So it just goes all to point at the dire situation Nigeria is. We all found ourselves in this dire situation. What do we do? What do we do? It's a dire situation. So Davido, good one. And mind you, you've also indicted your uncle. He's a governor, he's part of the political system, political leadership in the country as we speak. If your uncle has done so well too, you probably say, okay, if you want to go to Nigeria, just go to Oshun. My uncle is there. But the video just literally just put everybody together, including his uncle, and say leadership problem. I mean, it takes a strong person to be able to come out and boldly say that when your uncle is part of, you are indicting your uncle. You must be a very strong guy to say that. So Davido simply has a strong mind to see. I just have to say it anyways. So kudos to Davido for that. If you want to be like Reno Omokri, Reno Omokri is simply saying the president is a liar. Yeah, the president himself mentioned that there's insecurity, there's people, school children don't have food to go to school. School fees are expensive. The person in position to do something is also complaining about the something. So meaning that the president himself is helpless. And while he's complaining about the situation, the Abobakus, as trying to, there's a problem with sycophancy. Trying to say, Mr. President, you're wrong. But you are doing well. You just don't know. You are doing well. You don't know your life. So Tinubu himself knows that the situation is terrible. Reno Omokri is saying, no, you just didn't know. You are doing well. Where does Reno live, by the way? Okay, I forgot. He doesn't have a place. So, gentlemen and ladies, I don't want this broadcast to be 28 minutes, 50 something seconds, is about almost 30 minutes yet. So I think I can close it so that people can go to work. Me too, I still get work to go and do, I have offline job. But for the sake of, in case you joined a bit late, let me just try to play the videos again. First, this is President Bola Ahmed
from Nigeria. It's better to give you the true picture of what's going on. In Africa, we have terrorism challenges, insecurity challenges that are preventing farmers to even go to their farm. We have problems in Sudan, displacing people. We have problem of climate change, flooding, destroying crops. And we have problem of protectionism. We have problems. It is very important to make it clear and louder here.
Original question was like, so
That was President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now let's listen to Davido.
Leave America and go where?
Back
Let's
home.
be honest. Go back where? It's not cool back home.
It's not.
Just, I mean, my country now is in the economy now is in shambles. Like,
But if okay, so if people are leaving,
I do my part.
Yeah.
I'm an ambassador.
Mhm.
When I go home and I'm filming and showing, I'm not gonna show the bad parts. I ain't gonna show all the
You're
bad
not gonna try
parts.
the slums. You're not gonna show the trenches.
No, I go to the trenches.
Yeah.
I film the trenches, but I'm talking about the situation in the country.
Yeah.
Be Nigerians, you know what I'm saying? Like now the exchange rate is messed up. A lot of stuff not going well. You know what I'm saying? The economy just not good anymore. The oil prices are too high. And imagine a country that produces oil. We produce the oil, and we pay more money for.
Gentlemen and ladies, that's it. I mean, if Davido is saying this, what do we say? Davido is saying this. He's a rich guy, could afford anything. What do we say? I mean, the survivors. We are survivors in Nigeria. Those of us who don't have where to go, what do we say? So that's a question for you as you set up for the day. If you're watching in Nigeria, I know Tommy, who just spoke with me on the show, is not in Nigeria. They're already in the afternoon here, so we just starting our day here in the morning. Everybody, thank you so much for your time. Please think about it. What's the way forward? If Davido is saying this, what should we say at home?